Hello and welcome to this reaction video. Thank you so much for everyone who has already tuned in. England have been drawn against the Netherlands in their game. I'm not sure how good this draw is for England. The Netherlands, they won their group with France and Germany, probably one of the strongest groups, along with England's group. It was very, very tight. Head-to-head goal difference was just 1 goal between Netherlands and France. However, Netherlands had a better goal difference over the French. England, they had 7 points as well. The same record as the Netherlands. Slightly worse goal difference. But they won their league outright, unlike the Netherlands. Switzerland have drawn Portugal. Portugal played 1-2 and drew 2-8 points to them qualify. Switzerland beat Belgium 5-2 to win the group on head-to-head and on goal difference. Wow, what a brilliant achievement that is. The difference is we now need to play a very, very good side who are on the up with the likes of De Jong and De Ligt, with Virgil van Dijk also in the side as well. They're a bit light up front, I would say, the Netherlands, with Memphis Depay, and then they have Proms, Babel, Luke De Jong, Dillerson. So not many good quality options up front for the Netherlands, and they will be feeling confident after winning their group. It's going to be a really interesting game. I don't know which way it will go, but England, I think they'll just be happy they avoided Portugal, who are hosting it and have the best draw of drawing Switzerland. I think that's the team that everybody wanted, albeit if you were Netherlands, England or Portugal, you would have wanted to draw Switzerland in this semi-final. They are certainly the weakest side in this draw. Personally, I'm happy with the draw. I wanted to avoid Portugal, like I said, and I am really happy that we did. But you know, Netherlands, it's going to be really tough. A really tough game indeed. They have lots of good quality players. They have, as I said, De Ligt, Van Dijk. They have Ake, Strootman, Wijnaldum, Frankie De Jong, Memphis Depay. So there are a lot of very good players. But I would say the difference, I think we have a lot better options than them. I think we have a better side than them. Milo, we have Luke De Jong, Memphis, Proms, Babel up front. Well, they're not Harry Kane, are they? None of them are as good as what England have. You know, Memphis Depay is very good. But the others lead a lot to the imagination. You know, if you look at England's side, they have Rashford, Kane, Sancho and Sterling, as well as some people that aren't in the side as well. I think we have a better squad overall, but they have... How can you say England only have Kane when you have Babel in the side? You know, if you think Babel's a good player, who's doing fine in Turkey. But yeah, I'm confident that we have a better side overall than the Netherlands. It's just a case of happening on the day. I don't think there's a lot between it, but you know, we have to take confidence in the fact that Netherlands did not qualify for 2016, the Euros or the World Cup. That is something that is really bad for the Netherlands after a great 2014 where they finished runners-up, but since then it's been very poor. But they have got back under Ronald Koeman, who has been a very successful manager so far after moving away from club football into international football with the Netherlands, and he boasts a 40% win ratio out of his 10 games, 4 wins, 4 draws and 2 defeats. So they are much better than they have been, and they are improving with lots of good young players coming through. with lots of players retiring. The likes of Robben has retired, the likes of Van Persie, etc. have all retired, and there's a lot of young players. De Ligt is 19, Dumfries is 22, Ake 23, De Jong 21, Van der Beek 21. So there's a lot of young players coming through at the Netherlands now under Ronald Koeman since he took over, which is very, very good. I think he took over from, was it Blind? Or was he did take over from Dick Advocate? It's not been a very, very good 4 years. Yes, Bergwijn as well. So many good players, but I'm happy with the draw overall. I wanted to avoid Portugal with them having home advantage. We've drawn Portugal a couple of times over the last few years in tournaments. In 2004 in the Euros when they hosted it and they won that. I think it was in extra time or on penalties. And then they won against us in 2006 as well. So I'm glad to avoid Portugal. I wanted to avoid Netherlands as well, but I feel I'd rather have the Netherlands than Portugal simply because they have that home advantage. I think the final will be, I think Switzerland will go out and Portugal is just a case of those two games. So the 5th of June is when Portugal will take on Switzerland, and then the 6th of June is when the Netherlands will take on England. And then the winner will play on the 9th of June, and also the third playoff will also be on the 9th of June. I assume the third place playoff will be before. I assume it'll be before the final on the 9th of June. So that'll be, a lot of games very, very quickly, very, very quickly indeed. So overall, I'm quite happy with the draw. I would have taken Netherlands at the start, but it's two sides that have a lot of young players coming through that are playing great football, and we are likely to see an amazing, amazing game between both teams, which is something that is going to be absolutely brilliant. I'm a big fan of the tournament. I feel like there's a lot of better games, a lot more riding on the games, and so much more interesting than before. I hated the friendlies. There was no point in really playing them. So many subs, but this feels like a big, big tournament. I am so happy that we have got something much better than the friendlies. It's going to be competitive and it's going to be a great occasion for all the sides involved. I was recently in Portugal in October and I had a great time there, and I wish that I was going in June because I'd have loved to have watched it. I'm not sure who Netherlands versus England will win, but it will certainly be covered on the channel. Thanks so much for everyone who has tuned in. If you are new or if you're watching this on replay, feel free to smash the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. But if you have enjoyed, please smash the like button as well. I'd really do appreciate that as well. Thanks so much for everyone who has tuned in. Milo, Unlucky Oos and Subby as well. Thanks so much for everyone who tuned in live, and I really do appreciate it. My name is Mike and I will see you soon.